The story of the remarkable song, Will Griggs on Fire. Will Griggs was already a celebrity at Euro 2016 despite making only one quick change for Northern Ireland, with the Wigan striker being the subject of one of the tournament's chants. Do you want to know more? Let's dive into the video and you'll get all the information about it here and only here on our channel, Made It. So let's get started. Lyrical story. The 24-year-old was one of the Euro 2016 hits thanks to the chants that swept the pitch and social media despite remaining motionless on the bench as coach Michael O'Neill played out the Daily Players relegation spot in the last 16. Griggs' absence from the pitch did not stop Northern Ireland fans from rocking the stadiums in Nice, Lyon and Paris with their version of the hit song, Freed from Desire. The vocal lyrics came from Griggs' club Wigan Athlete, where he won the cult of fans by scoring 25 goals last season and took a promotion to the second tier of the British Championship. The club chairman had promised the fan who wrote the song a free season ticket. And now Manchester United legend Eric Cantona has joined in on the action with the French striker starring in a video for Eurosport to welcome Griggs and the Northern Ireland fans. YouTuber Sean Kennedy premiered his version of the song earlier this month, which has now been officially released by the London band Blonde. The lyrics read, "He's going to score, he's always going to score more. He's going to score, that's why we signed him. Will Griggs is on fire. Your defending is so bad." As well as Wigan fans adopting the song as their new anthem, Northern Ireland players recorded their version of the song ahead of Euro 2016. At the weekend, Griggs was called up to the Northern Ireland squad for the finals in France. Wigan club chairman David Sharp awarded Mr. Kennedy a season ticket for composing the greatest song known to man. Somewhere between the power of the internet, the positive side of social media, English football fans' love of a good song, the Wigan fans, and the lyrics of Sean Kennedy, the role of a man has been lost. Gala Risotto isn't just the missing link here, she is the essential gear. A tone in an equal speed machine, and the wheels have been replaced with a newer and fresher set that she said made her happy. I love that the melody is taken from Freed from Desire and the anthem-like sound of it. She explains with the passion you'd expect from a Milan-born singer whose career has been rife with struggling against exploitative record labels. She always wanted it to be sung by audience as a popular anthem. Actually, she says, a Buddhist prayer inspired it. Freed from desire, as well as mind and sense are purified. It's a pop song, so it's very limited in the number of lyrics and what it can say. It's not like a folk or rock song where you have more time to tell the story. The lyrics are very short and simple, but what it says is, "My lover has no money, but he has strong faith." Song and struggles. With Wigan Athletic languishing in the Premier League and eyeing Premier League fortunes as the Northern Ireland striker becomes an internet sensation, Gala aptly wrote the original in response to the banal greed of her colleagues. As I write it, it's a special day in New York and I'm having dinner with some of my friends downtown at a cool restaurant, like the posh restaurant Kiprani, and I hear them talk all night. Not complaining about it, bigger houses and bigger cars. Gala admits there are uncanny similarities between the lessons described in the original songs and her struggles in the industry's most brutal labels. People think this song makes millions, but that's not the case. It gives me a basic income of a secretary. It's an old story. Young artists sign bad contracts, maybe not that many anymore, but they were taken advantage of, and things weren't managed in the 90s. I wrote all the songs on the Come Into My Life album and the melodies and lyrics for Freed from Desire, but I was so young. The record companies took advantage of me, and two other writers are credited for the song. Wait, I saw that you're enjoying the video throughout. So do like it and subscribe to our channel, Made It, for more interesting videos. Inside story. I had a terrible relationship with the label and the writers. The label was and still is in complete control of the song. So it's a very difficult subject, and even if I got that big, imagine everything I do. Every promotion, every interview I give, and every minute I spend on this music. And I gave a lot, and I have done it. 20 years and every little bit goes straight into their pocket. That's a hard thing because it's my song. I wrote it all, but it's someone else's. This long-standing issue has not stopped Gala from enjoying a popular revival of the song. Will Griggs on Fire reached number 6 on the iTunes charts. In fact, despite not playing a single second at Euro 2016, Grieg finished 25th in UEFA's Best Player in Europe award. The official UEFA only voted for by sports writers alongside Francis Paul Pogba, Hugo Lloris, and Atletico Madrid, as well as captain Diego Godin, ahead of fellow striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Much of their enjoyment of the song's massive revival is due to the joy and fun this unique situation brings, while at the same time not losing sight of the original version's obvious roots, which itself reached number 1 in France, Belgium, Russia, Spain and Brazil, and platinum in the UK and diamond in France. My song is my song, and everyone knows it's my song. If you take Yesterday and change the lyrics, it's got to be an adaptation and a funny version, but it's done with good intentions. Of course, if this is done to lead a group of Nazis in Germany, I'm not going to be happy at all. But it's about leading the enthusiasm of these good people, these fans. As an Italian girl who grew up in a Milan family with a football-crazed father, Gala had no choice but to embrace sports and those who live for Saturday afternoons. Its portrayal of fandom is beautiful in its innocence, highlighting where the game goes wrong when money rules them and where it matters. There was a beautiful symmetry between Gala's career and Northern Ireland's history that would win the hearts of the footballing family, with fans receiving a special award from the mayor of Paris for what they have done for the tournament. I didn't have a team, but I've always loved the underdogs. When Northern Ireland came out with that song, I was so happy because I heard they never made it to the Euros. The fact that they were outsiders too and could overcome that was so beautiful and fitting that they found my song. That's why she explained she loves music, a trait that belongs to the sport. It brings people from different backgrounds and countries together. At the most challenging event Europe has hosted in decades, football and music have come together to close the gap and present themselves with songs together, laugh together, and salute as one continent. The chant. The most obvious situation we find ourselves in now is this. The chant Will Griggs is on Fire, as originally conceived by Sean "Keno" Kennedy, is now number 11 in the UK charts and number 4 on the dance-associated Blonde chart. It beat Mike Posner's I Took a Pill in Ibiza and overtook Calvin Harris. And as if that weren't a juicy story, all the money from the single sales went to charity. And not just for charity, funds are being raised to support Joseph Skoll, a foundation set up in honor of young Wigan fan Joseph Kendrick, who was suffering from NKH. We meet Jacob Manso from Blonde, who looks just as surprised as us. What kind of weather, what a world. Will Griggs is on fire and DJ Keno is topping the charts. Northern Ireland striker Will Griggs will be heard by thousands of fans calling his name in Tuesday's Euro 2016 game against Germany, and he may not even be on the pitch. His reworking of the 1996 gala dance song Freed from Desire, with a tribute to Grieg in place of the original lyrics, became a hugely popular chant wherever Northern Ireland performs in France. Will Griggs is on fire, your defending is terrible, chanted the fans during their 1-0 loss to Poland in Nice, and again during their 2-0 win against Ukraine in Lyon. Let's end this video right here. Now do share your opinions down in the comment section below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay updated with our great videos.